this stage of my game, I consider myself a very experienced landlord. But my experience didn't just come from trial and error. It came from learning lessons on how I was treated. But what a lot of people don't know is when I moved to this building, it was like a dream come true. I truly couldn't afford the space, but I met with the owner's representative. I told him my story. I told him what I wanted to do. And things were not good in real estate then. It was 2009. And I told him, I'd love to be in your building, but I'm not sure I could afford it. And his answer was, we're going to make it happen. And let me tell you what they did. They gave me a small space downstairs of 1,000 feet. And that 1,000 feet, they gave me 50% off my first year's rent. It was a good deal for them, and it was a good deal for me because they didn't have a lot of tenants then because of a lot of vacancies, but it was great for me. I got in the building. In year 2, I paid 75% of rent, and in year 3, I was at 100%. But by year 4, I had to move to a bigger space. And then a couple years later, I moved to another bigger space, and then another and another. And the point is, they invested in me as a tenant. They made it possible. I have no idea what my business would be if they didn't do that for me. Maybe I wouldn't have grown as big. But you need landlords to work with you. You need them to realize that you're their partner in business. This landlord was extraordinary, and by the way, he's a multi-billionaire. But the reason he's so successful is he bet on a young guy in the real estate business. And the reason I'm the 3rd largest tenant in this building right now is because he bet on me. It worked great as a partnership. That's what I do with my tenants now. I'm not just vested with them as my tenants. They got to be great partners. I want to see them thrive, so one day they're my biggest tenants too. And I'll tell you what, my goal is to be the biggest tenant in this building one day, so I'm going to keep going.